Broncos country, Bo Nix had his best day of practice so far. We're going to break down his performance, what the people that had eyes at camp were saying today, along with some of the other risers in training camp so far. Before I get started, just want to say thank you for all the people that have found the channel, especially over the past week. Thank you so much. It means a lot to have you guys discussing not only with me in the comments, but with each other. Really cool to see. And if you want to see more Broncos content, like, share, subscribe, comment, all that, let's go ahead and get into it. I bookmarked some tweets that we'll go over today from various people on Broncos Twitter. And we're just let's start from the bottom and work all the way up from the top, shall we? First off, let's talk Broncos reporting this as well as all the other media outlets. Quinn Bailey broke his ankle today. He was carted off. Bummer. He was one of our backup offensive linemen, possibly our swing tackle. Now we're going to see, maybe it's Matt Pert, maybe it's Alex Polcheski. One of these guys, Frank Crum, establishing themselves as that backup tackle. Wish him a speedy recovery. Bummer that we have him out for the year. We're close to most of the year. But let's go ahead and start here. Cody Rourke saying Tim Patrick just hauled in a tough catch in one-on-ones with Jaquan McMillan, smothering him in coverage. Great sign. Ryan Edwards, Bo Nix is dealing. Just hit Reynolds for a 15-yard gain on a freaking rope over the outstretched hands of Jaquan McMillan along the left sideline. What a dime. Love to see his accuracy on display. Cody Rourke, if you guys haven't listened to the Locked On Broncos podcast with him and Sire Bettinger, today they talked about how Bo Nix even changed to play at the line of scrimmage. So it's great to see him becoming more comfortable with the offense, being in pads, all that at the NFL level. Ryan Edwards again, Bo Nix, aggressive in his first opportunity with the ones, fired a bullet down the right sideline to Mims that he initially had, but was broken up at the last second by Riley Moss. I love to see that Riley Moss is making plays. Let's go, baby. Then 2 plays later, he hit Josh Reynolds in stride over the middle on a precision throw for a huge gain. And then let's listen to this last part. Guys, finally found Dulcich for an 8-yard gain over the middle to end his series. Significantly more confident today so far. Greg Dulcich, another healthy practice, stacking days. As respect, Mike Hose has said, no one on this team can match his aura. I'm ready to love again. I'm ready to be hurt again. Greg Dulcich, I'm starting to believe. All right, let's continue to go down here. Broncos starters will play in the preseason per Sean Payton has said that in his press conference. Sean Payton said Josh Reynolds jumped out at practice today, had 3 or 4 great catches. Reynolds shaping up to be a big pickup for the Broncos, one of our starting wide receivers. I believe it. Josh Reynolds mossed Levi Wallace down the field, left sideline for a gain of 25 from Zach Wilson. Unreal catch. Play of the day coming between Zach Wilson and Josh Reynolds. Mike Kliss saying there were 4 11-on-11 periods today. Bo Nix was exceptional the first 2 team sessions, missed a throw or 2 in the final 2 periods, but still significant progress for the rookie quarterback. Then here, it's a little small. You'll see Nix is right back here, throwing a nice pass to Courtland Sutton. That was real nice. Thanks to Let's Rider for putting this out, and Sire Bettinger for quote tweeting this. He said, great recognition of the zone from Nix. Had great ball placement zip on this throw to beat the safety who was late coming over. Excited about the throw and catch. Still going to call for the return of Justin Simmons. I'm with you. At this point, let's do it. Sean Payton is encouraged by the progress Greg Dulcich is making. Greg Dulcich is probably a little behind in the blocking aspect per Sean Payton as he has been throughout his career. But like Lucas Kroll, I'm not giving up on Lucas Kroll, y'all. Both of them, they can turn into those 3 down tight ends. That's my hope. Let's hope we see them make improvements, both of them together in the blocking. Zach Stevens, Bo Nix had arguably his best day of camp today. He was extremely efficient while also having many flashing and impressive plays. He threw darts on the sideline for 15-yard gains to Josh Reynolds and Marvin Mims, and another one to Reynolds in the middle of the field. Oh my God, the whole offense is available with Bo Nix behind center, baby. It's not just the U-shaped areas of the field with Russell Wilson. Bo Nix can hit all spots. He can make all the throws. He's got the vision to see. He can see over the offensive lineman. It's a beautiful thing. Sire also saying you can tell it's really hard for Sean Payton to contain his excitement over Bo Nix today. He's got to maintain the optics of the competition. Just my read on it. I had to pin this one too from Respect My Codes. Y'all remember when Nathaniel Hackett had us practice one day and then a walkthrough the next day for the entire training camp? Yeah, and we played soft as hell. We'll be back in pads on Friday. Overall, Sean Payton said that Bo Nix played, I thought, overall pretty well with how he performed. Let's see Nix throw to Lil Jordan Humphrey with Cooper coming off the edge. Oh, gosh, sorry about that, guys. We're running again. Nice ball placement. Nice little pitch and catch. Oh, but Sire saying it looks like Riley Moss would have stopped a 3rd and long from being converted here with good coverage and closing speed. Oh, yeah, I guess that was 3rd and long. So, yeah, he would have been there for the tackle, no doubt. Jonathan Cooper just bodied Samaje Perine to the ground on a run play, hit him in the chest, and he went down instantly. Cooper is strong. Yeah, one of the strongest guys on the team, in my opinion. And who's the greatest Denver Bronco player of all time? That's right, My High Mario coming in here saying, I mean, it's pretty obvious. Lucas Kroll, baby, Kroll gang. Brendan Stokely saying, I really think we all need to relax on Bo Nix starting week 1 talk. It's all good if it's Stim. Bo will play a lot this year regardless. It's all about the future and not about the first few weeks of the season. You're absolutely right. I'm not going to freak out if that's the case. And then lastly, Zach Stevens saying Patrick Surtain has been a lockdown during one-on-ones, had a picture-perfect pass breakup on Courtland Sutton short, and then had a smothering pass breakup on Tim Patrick deep. Love to hear those pieces of news. I think that, again, I'm not expecting Bo Nix right now to be the best quarterback every day, but it is nice to see him and having those days where he's talked about being the best guy. You like to see those flashes. I think everything's moving according to plan. Now, Mark Lewis, one of our faithful commenters of the channel, said, I mean, I won't say the whole question word for word, but he was saying, what if Jarrett Stidham comes out as the starter and he puts together a really good season, like an above average season? What do you do then? Hey, if we're able to get to the playoffs, say we keep rolling with it. And Bo Nix has to get better than Jarrett Stidham, no matter where Jarrett Stidham's at. That's kind of the bar of how I see things. Wherever Jarrett Stidham's at, Bo Nix needs to exceed that. And if Stidham starts out as that starter, it's going to be tough for Nix with limited reps in the regular season with those practices and everything like that. But that's kind of the standard. I just want the best quarterback to play. I think Bo Nix has the best shot at being the best quarterback, but stranger things have happened. So, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Really appreciate all of you. Be sure to smash that like and subscribe after you let me know your thoughts on training camp in the comments. Thank you guys so much for your time. And as always, go Broncos.